Good evening. We are live from one of the world's most beautiful arenas. This is Falkor Bay. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's the Pac-Man, making his way to the ring, a man that doesn't even need an introduction, an absolute legend. What hasn't Pac-Man done? One of the most recognized. Terrence Bud.
This bout is
an open-air outdoor stadium. And we're underway in round one. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. There's a counter shot. Defense is not an option for these two. Nice punch. Both of these athletes' gas tanks are going to be tested. Endurance will be the key on an afternoon like this one.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything, you've got the breeze of the wind, you've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That right jab just misses. Nice defense there to stop the right hook. Both men step back for just a moment. That left hook misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. From this moment forward, here we go for round two. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
He threw the hook, didn't land. To be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
counter shot lands. You'd like to see more jabs. Back and forth they go. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round.
Switch on.
The corner hasn't thrown in the towel.
Close to this one.
Bell rings and we start the third. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not out twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. How about that time counter shot? It's all offense all the time. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Catch and shoot. No rest for the weary. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Did you see that? Crawford in trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What?
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. On to the fourth we go. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? That's another scoring shot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Pacquiao is rocked. And Manny goes down. I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
Wet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
monster that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
Can make up.
There's the bell to start round 5. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
That's like
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You still want to fight.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Got to waste time. Get set behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow, get.
The final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Pacquiao might be in some big trouble here. Is he going to go down? Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody up.
There's the bell for round 6. Punch caught him clean. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow motion.
Even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.